Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about how sometimes it takes a village or community to help you achieve your goals, whether that's an individual goal, such as a fitness goal or financial goal, or is it a group goal, such as a fundraiser for one of your favorite charities. Recently, I attended the wedding of my nephew, and I grabbed a bit of wisdom from the homily that the pastor gave. And he talked about what it takes to make a good marriage. And he said there were three things: sharing, sacrifice, and commitment. And I thought about how can we apply this to, let's just take, for example, fitness goals. Uh, One of the best ways that some people achieve their goals is within a group setting, a peer support setting, or like if you think about Weight Watchers, one of these weight loss programs where you get together. Some people, Alcoholics Anonymous, or any type of addiction uh, type of group things help people to share their victories as well as some of the things they can improve on. So let's say for a fitness goal, you're looking to lose weight and you said, I want to lose it within uh, 30 pounds within 5 or 6 weeks. And you're attending a weight loss or lifestyle modification type of program. And usually you get an assignment in there, at least a weekly assignment to do a particular thing. Let's say it would be in this case, uh, increase your physical activity by 15 minutes this week over the previous week. And sometimes people will meet those goals and sometimes they won't. But you get to go into that group setting and you get to share either those victories or losses. Sometimes this doesn't have to be an in person thing. Many organizations have a closed Facebook support group, and not only do you not have to wait for a week, you could post it real time as it happens on a daily basis. There's a few groups that I belong to on Facebook where we all share uh, the victories and maybe some of the frustrations. And almost always somebody's going to offer words of encouragement or a little bit of a different way that the person who's asking or expressing a little bit of frustration, what they can do to maybe help themselves along. So sharing is a good way to meet your goals. And again, when you're talking about in a fundraising community, it's going to take that village. It's going to take that community to put things together. Very rarely can somebody fundraise unless you did a GoFundMe page. But if you're doing an in-person type of fundraiser, it's going to take several people, maybe your governing board, that will oversee and delegate the different tasks to see that happen. Next thing is sacrifice. Almost always when you're talking about in the fitness world, or it doesn't matter what world that we're talking about, or what types of goals you're talking about, there's going to need a bit of sacrifice. Uh, let's let's say you were saving for that dream vacation where you want to go to Europe or for a week or go to Hawaii for a week, and you might be stretched for dollars a little bit, so you're going to have to make that sacrifice, and the best way to do that would be to save a little bit at a time, start that vacation fund. Uh, when you're going to do that, then you have to think about, well, what can I cut out? What can I let go of and put that money into this account versus spending it immediately on maybe something that I thought I need. It's the same thing when you're talking about, let's say, from a nutritional standpoint, you're trying to improve your diet. You may be very addicted to chocolate or to the sweets, but you want to take a look at what you can do to swap that out with something a little bit more healthy. Let's just say an apple versus a ho ho. You may like that ho ho, you may be really inclined, especially when we're under stress. We might want that ho ho, or you want to get that quick sugar feed to keep those energy levels up. but swapping it out with an apple would be a little bit better choice. Now, again, this is on a very, very low level, simplistic level, but everything is going to come with sacrifice. And if you want to reach those goals, that ultimate part of your journey that you've always dreamed of, then you're going to have to make a little bit of sacrifice. Third thing is going to be commitment. And that almost goes a little bit along with sacrifice, but that commitment to going in for the long haul. It may take you more than those 3 weeks or 4 weeks or whatever weeks you've set out to lose those 30 pounds. It might take you several months to do that. And you have to set realistic goals when you're doing that. And again, in that community setting or that village setting, you could bounce these ideas off people in that closed Facebook group, or if you're attending a lifestyle management course, then that's another way that you can just share your frustrations, share where you might be having that little bit of a stumbling block, or maybe your weight's leveling off, and you may get some good ideas from other people within your group. Because if you're there, and when it comes to this community or this village, it's usually like-minded people that are coming together to express a common goal. And in this case, if it's self-improvement, or if it's maybe an environmental cause, you want to make this world a better place to live. One thing I'm going to say about all this sharing, sacrifice, commitment, you are going to have times where you're going to meet up against barriers or roadblocks. Life is going to get in the way, and you may not achieve those goals as quickly as you want to. And then what tends to happen is that self-judgment tends to start creeping in, and we get a little bit too hard on ourselves, because while as a society we can be very judgmental, the worst critic is always going to be ourselves when it comes to wanting to achieve a goal, or wanting to make things better or improve our quality of life. I was gifted something recently by my Reiki master teacher, and it's something that she pulled from a woman by the name of Bridget Anna McNeil, and she talks about self-compassion and what that means, and is how, to me, this is something that's going to, I like to call it, maybe it's a little bit of a secret to staying the course, being in there for a long haul. So I'm just going to read it to you directly. It's very poignant. Take it for what it is, or how you want to take it, and hopefully it'll be something that'll give you a little bit of food for thought. And she says, the first medicine you must choose is the medicine of self-love and self-compassion. It is from this place of care and respect for who you are that your choices will change. When you love yourself, what you choose for yourself will be different. You will no longer choose the things, the voices, the people, the foods, or the moments that will do you harm. You will instead choose real healing, a healthy voice, good medicine, nourishing foods, wholesome people, and inspiring moments. If you do not care for yourself and love yourself, you will keep pouring poison in some form into your bones, believing that you deserve less than, being that you deserve to be destroyed. You will never truly come back home to your body to clean out the cobwebs and strengthen the foundations when you do not love the home you see. Basically, you want to look in that mirror and you want to say, I'm doing the best I can with what I have in each moment, and that's going to be enough. So I hope this is something that helps you. Again, remember, if you're having problems on your own meeting your goals, then maybe it's time for that community to help you, to support you. Take care and be well, and I will see you next time.